So you already know what it is. It's your boy Cheeseburger from Cheeseburger Productions, the Dank Daddy from the Dank TV. Who I got with me on the Dank TV?
Zelly Vibes, hey.
Okay, Zelly Vibes. What you got going on out here in these streets?
Well, I'm a songwriter. I'm an artist. I don't really like to box myself in, but you know, I just like everything artistic. Just vibe.
Okay. So how you got the name Zelly Vibes?
Zelly Vibes. Well, my government name is Itzel. So my friends and my family call me Zell. From there, Zell, Zelly.
Right.
And Vibes. Because you know the vibes I bring.
You know
Zelly Vibes.
Okay. So you say you been to the South, like Miami and shit, right?
Yeah, Miami. Yep.
So you got some shows or something you did before COVID hit that you had some business out there doing?
Yeah, well, actually, the last time I went, I just got back from Miami, actually.
Okay.
I went out there to shoot a video. I love Miami. It's like a second home for me.
Right.
But, yeah, I performed out there with Soul Era. They're a collective, and they throw the best events out there in Miami for sure. So, yeah, it just you know, invited me to go perform out there, and it was so dope. People really come out in Miami, and the culture out there is like, everywhere you go is different,
right.
But it's just a lot of love out there. You know, people really come out and show out for sure. Yeah.
Okay. So, what is your favorite place to eat in Miami?
Damn, House of Wings. I like House of Wings. I like chicken. I like chicken wings. You feel me? Like
okay.
I like not like the food I like is not like so healthy, but yeah, I feel like Miami has the best wings, hands down, bro. Like
you try some of the Haitian food?
Their Asian food?
Haitian.
Oh, Haitian food.
Like Chef Creole.
Not yet, but I need to. You gotta put me on next time. So when I go out there, I get to try it for sure. Yeah, but yeah, it's been lit out there.
So where you from?
Yeah. I was born in California, but I was raised in Mexico and out here.
Okay.
Out here in Vegas. So I consider Vegas my hometown. Yeah.
So how you like the vibes out here compared to like Cali? I mean, like.
Well, I didn't really live out there, but I like going to California because, especially, well, depends where you go. But my homies from the Gutted Cigar, it's a collective like FTC, and so yeah, shout out to them. They're amazing, and they put on shows and stuff. So I got to travel. I was on tour with Self Provoked and the Gutted Cigar, and so I got to see many parts of California, and you know, just kind of, it's not the same when you just go and you don't know anybody,
right.
But then when you know people, it's lit because you know they get to show you around. So I love California, but Vegas, you know, it's my hometown. I love Las Vegas. There's a lot of amazing people out here, like talented people. It just, I feel like what happens with Vegas is that it gets overshadowed by the Strip, you know, by Las Vegas Boulevard, like it just does. But I do feel like sooner than later we're gonna get the support that we need, because there's real people living here. I mean, you see, it's a whole vibe out here,
right.
You know. But people just don't know that yet. But they're waking up, so we're getting there.
So what do you think about like life in the desert? Like, how do you feel about
like how can you bear with this shit? Like,
yeah,
it's
like
crazy, right?
we're in the desert,
bro, and you
really?
shouldn't man, like, well, actually, no. It's good that you came around this time, because you would have came, like, June. Bro, it's like 115.
Bruh.
Like, it's so hot. It's so hot. It's just, like, unreal. Like, I don't know. Like, I stay inside most of the time. And if you do something outdoors, it gotta be in the afternoon, like 6 p.m. and
when
after.
the sun go down.
Yeah, and even for the pool and everything, like, yeah, there's like day clubs and stuff, but even those, like, it's rare when I go to those, just because, you know, I be busy and shit, whatever too. But me personally, I prefer to go to the pool after 6 p.m. because me, bro, I don't just like turn red and get sunburned, like I peel, you know. So I'm just like, It's better to do it like that. So yeah, you just gotta drink a lot of water.
Oh yeah, stay
And
hydrated.
everywhere you go, there's AC, so it's pretty good. Yeah.
Okay. So did you grow up in a single parent home, or what was like your come up like?
Yeah. My parents have been married for like I think 29 years. Yeah, so but for the longest I didn't have my dad with us. Well, we didn't have my dad with us because we lived in Mexico. So like yeah, those years were pretty rough, you know, because we didn't have my dad. We would just talk to him on the phone and he would come visit every now and then. But yeah, he had to come out here in US. Like I think he's been in US since like he was like 17. And then he would go back over there for a little bit, and then over here. It's just, you know, the life out there in a different country is so much different than out here, especially when you don't have education. You know, my dad's parents died at a really young age. He had like 14 brothers, so he was one of the older ones. So he had to actually quit school, and he had to sell food so that his little brothers could eat, you know. So yeah, we come from a very humble environment, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity of like being in US. Could it be better? Yes, but then when you go to other countries, you realize that damn, like what we complain about over here, like out there there's like no hot water sometimes, and stuff like that, you know. So it's definitely it's made me appreciate things more. Yeah.
So would you say like your past has made you appreciate the things you have
Yeah,
today?
definitely. Yes, definitely. That's why I encourage people to travel. I encourage people to travel and go see what's outside of your environment, because it'll make you appreciate things for real. Like, for real. Yeah.
So you got your come up, like, because you're pretty lit out here. I've been hearing your name around the streets. So at which point did you find out, like, damn, like I'm kind of popping, like?
Yeah.
Or do you feel like you're still on the come up and you ain't?
I feel like in my city, I feel really successful.
Yeah.
I feel very successful. I have my city support for real. Like, you know, any event, anything I'm part of, like people show up, people support, and I'm very appreciative of that. You know, but
Because it didn't take you too long, you know, for that to.
Nah, yeah, I did. Bro, I've been doing music for maybe for people that just learn about me, it's like, oh, you know, because I transitioned from Spanish to English music.
So you've been doing
2016.
Spanish music longer?
Yeah, I started with Spanish music since I was very, very young, and then I transitioned to English music in 2016. So it might seem like, oh, it's only been, what, since 2016? Like, you know what I mean? But in reality, I've been putting in work like all my life, you know? So yeah, I feel like I didn't just wake up and sound like this, you know?
Yeah, it took some time, man.
Yeah, it took some time to build up to what it is now, to build up my brand, my connections, and my sound, most importantly, you know? And I feel like, but the moment that I feel like it's not just one moment, bro. Like, it's been moments consistently. I want to say when it really started getting really, really lit, I want to say it was when I became full-time independent. Because I used to have like 2 jobs at a time, and then I lost my job, and it pushed me to go to the Strip and Fremont to sing for tips. So from there, that's how I was really like supporting myself financially, and yeah, that's what really got me lit, bro. Like, you had no other choice but to go even harder than you did before, you know. So that's where I was. Like, I had no other choice, and I feel like that's really when I started seeing people were supporting more and like believing in me more, you know. 'Cause, like, what shows more that you're taking it seriously than you're really taking it there, like you're risking everything, you know.
Word.
And yeah, so I did that, and after that I feel like I dropped a single that's called Oh My God, that got on the radio on its own, which had me shook, because you usually gotta pay for that, you know. You gotta pay a lot of money for that. Either you gotta pay a lot of money, or you gotta be really lit and people request you so much that the song gets on the radio. And so Yeah, I DJ Valet broke the my first single on the radio. In doing English music, and then I also got on 98.5 with my boy AD, and yeah, just I feel like that was definitely a moment for me, and then from there, just it's been up from there, bro. Just like another moment would probably be going on tour with Self Provoke. Going on tour was really dope, and I don't know, bro. It's been so many moments, really, but I'm grateful for real. Yeah. But I do think that there is so much more to come. That's why and this is just like some game for anyone out there that's pursuing something. Don't settle on moments, you know? Like, yes, appreciate the moment, take it in, but you can't live in the past, you can't live in the future. You can live in the now, and, you know, just plant your seeds now so that your future can be amazing.
Right.
But I can definitely say that I feel like one thing that has helped me a lot is not being stuck in a moment and feeling like I got plaques now, you know what I mean? It's like I feel like a lot of people act like that, and it's, you know, like
act like they Hollywood ain't got
yeah, and it's just like, damn, my goals are so big, you know, that I can't. Yes, I'm grateful, and I'm very hard on myself, you know. I'm very grateful for every person that supports me and all these accomplishments. I don't take it for granted, but I do want to remain myself humble and not remain myself in that moment, because I feel like that's gonna keep me out of focus. Yeah.
So you can tell us about is it a hit or a single, Heavy Submarine?
Damn. I feel like it's definitely a hit because that was the first song that I wrote. Damn.
I feel like that one was the one that did it for you.
That one, you know what? It's the first song that I dropped when I transitioned from Spanish to English music. But I didn't just wake up and do that. Like, it took a whole year for that song to come out. Like, it was a whole...
You made a Spanish version too, right?
Yeah, I did. But later, way later than when it first came out. And it took a year for me to find my sound. And so finally, when I came up with that song, I was like, damn, this is it. This is cool. This is where I start. You know? And so, yeah, it's a really dope song. You know, it talks about just your ideal love. Like, it's what I would, like, want every single human being to feel, you know? What I imagine, like, love to be. A love that's so deep. A love that is so beautiful. And it's a super melodic song. And bro, any person from anywhere, any ethnicity loves that song. That's how I know it's a really good song. When no matter the age or ethnicity, it's the same reaction. Yeah.
Can you sing the hook for us real quick? Can we get a little
Damn, okay.
Can you bless us? Can you bless us real quick? Cause I had that on repeat. I've been having that on repeat.
Damn, alright, damn.
That and the money dance.
But bro, it's because, you know what? It's because my birthday was yesterday.
Oh, happy, related birthday.
Thank you. My birthday was yesterday, and I drank. And I feel like I'm gonna be a little rusty right now, but I could try.
Okay.
But if not, don't wash me, man. If not, just cut it out.
It's just a blessing to have you here and to just perform that. So,
Okay.
what do you think?
I've never even done this before. They've never asked me to sing on the spot, so. Oh, look, there's a cat.
He poked his head. He want to hear. He got to sing it now. The cat done poked his head.
Let me prepare. Try. All I wanna do is be with you and talk to you. All I see is true. I'm really feeling you. Run away with me. Don't let me beg you, please. Game like a heavy submarine. Hey.
Yes, hey, give it.
Hey.
All right, so next song, can you tell us about Money Dance?
Yeah, Money Dance is the first single that I dropped in 2020. Money Dance, I'm really just talking my shit, you know? Like, honestly, you know what? For the longest, like, I'm a person that is like, I'm just like for the good vibes, you know? But like, I'm like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm all for the good vibes, but it can go from 0 to 100 real quick, you know what I mean? Because I feel like with that song, like, I just got tired of feeling, as an artist, you have these like feelings and you just gotta express yourself, you know? So
Yeah,
there's
get some
times
off
that
your
you're,
chest.
there's sometimes that you're mad, sometimes that you just want to talk your shit. And not like it was aimed to anyone or anything like that. It's just more of like, you know, like I want to talk shit. Like I want to talk shit on this record. Like it could be so many things that push you to talk shit. You know, like it's just one of those songs that you just like feeling yourself and you just want to motivate other people. You know, that's like I want to say more the vibe for 2020 and all my turn up music is aimed to motivate people to go and fucking get it, you know, to make people feel confident. I feel like my music, my turn up music, is ideal for when you're on your way to work, when you wake up and you want to feel confident, or when you're with your friends, you're just vibing, turning up, whatever. But I feel like yeah, it's a song to help you feel motivated, or when you're working out, you know, you'll feel like you just want to punch something, you know.
Right.
That's how I feel.
Get some money, you know.
How
you do it? How you do the money dance? I see y'all doing like had a little choreographers doing this, a little money dance.
Bro, you know what's so funny? Like I just started taking dance classes this year, and but I wasn't taking dance classes then, and that was just in the moment. They were like, oh, can you just, you know, do this little step? I'm like, all right, I can do that.
Okay. I thought you put the steps together. How you did
Nah, bro, nah. No, that was all the Killers Project. Yeah, they're a really dope collective from out here. They're amazing dancers. Shout out to my boy Kai So Fly. Yeah, he's a really dope dancer out here in Vegas.
Okay, so do you record yourself?
I do both. I go to studios or I record myself. I have my own setup. So I enjoy both. Really depends on the vibe, you know. I mean, honestly, I think that it's recording myself has made me a better artist. You know, because you can communicate better with your engineer.
Right.
And also, bro, like it's allowed me to do more. You know, I reduce the cost of going to a studio and also time, you know, because it's like I could be recording in the comfort of my own home. Yeah.
So, what do you got to say to everybody that looks up to you and is inspired by what you do? What do you got to say to them?
What I want to say to them is that I am not perfect. I appreciate all the love and support and the admiration, but I'm not perfect. I'm a human being, just like anyone. You know, you wake up with bad breath. I do too. Period. You know what I mean? And I feel like people should be more focused in what they got going on in their life and not really like on social media. You know, because I focus on social media because I need to get to you, because I need to connect with you. But it's not everything. You know, I've learned to have balance and to enjoy the moment like we're having right now with my family and friends. So don't take that for granted, you know? Don't take that for granted. Do you, and don't be so consumed what you see on social media. You feel me? Because one thing I can say is that whenever you take a photo, you're taking the best of you, right? Your best outfit, your best hair, your best everything. So when the cameras are off, like, you don't have to be like Instagram, you know? You can appreciate the steps.
The small things.
Yeah, the small things, exactly.
Yeah.
There you go, everything same.
Right. So, what do you think your purpose in life is? What do you think your purpose is?
My life purpose, bro, is to make a good impact in everyone I ever meet. My life purpose is to be true to myself. My life purpose is to do everything with love. My life purpose is to bring balance to my life and those around me. My life purpose is to do my part in this world, really. Yeah.
So, knowing you're a woman in the industry, have you come into like any obstacles, like that's like crazy? Just like, oh, you feel like you're going through this just because you're a woman. Have you ever
Definitely.
been in?
And
a
I
situation
appreciate
like
you so much for inviting me here, to be here. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate this question. I have been dealing with being a woman like all my life, because girls get treated differently, and that's just a fact. But imagine that every female, no matter what industry you're in, you go through things because you are a woman. That's one thing. You're already a woman, right? But then being in the industry that I'm in the entertainment industry, I feel like and the entertainment industry is male dominated, and I feel like I've had to prove that I'm more than a pretty face or like, just a piece of meat, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a real person. I have more to offer than just likes on Instagram,
Yeah.
I'm a person that has values, that believes in others, and that wants to push equality and diversity for sure. I think that being a Latina female in the industry that I'm in also has been, just like breaking the stereotypes and labels, yeah, of like just being able to do, you're only good at doing this type of music or whatever, just going against the rules of like how you should do things and stuff, I've had to face definitely just being in charge, because I feel like being a woman in this industry, people always want to take over. People want to take over your sessions, want to take over everything you do, And I understand that it's a little bit different for guys to understand, but these conversations is what moves us forward.
Right.
And the reason why I say that is because I feel like men are used to being protectors. Like I explain it, like you're like a lion, right? You protect you. Well, especially if you come from an upbringing where they teach you to value women, you're gonna feel that way, or you're a provider, you're a protector. So I understand why it's a little bit easier to take over things, or situations. But I feel like us women, you might be a little bit stronger when it comes down to strength, but we also have a brain, and I feel like I appreciate when people don't take over. They're there to support us, I feel like we need more men to support us rather than take over. It's like, just be there for when I need your support rather than take over completely. I'm cool, I got this type of guy, and that goes on with sessions, business deals, relationships. I feel like it's just I feel like we're evolving, or the relationship that we have between men and women and how we communicate is evolving. I feel like it's better. I mean, look at Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Mulatto, and many other artists that I can name that are opening doors and breaking records, of like how women should be. Like, we're no longer in the background, we're stepping up. Yeah, sure.
So what do you got to say to all your supporters that love you and love what you do and everything that you do?
For sure. I want to tell all my supporters that I love you so much with all my heart. I try for life, period. I want to say that I'm so appreciative for every comment, every like, every stream, every view, all your love that you send to me, all the good energy that you send to me. And I hope that one day we can all get to meet in person, but if not, I still appreciate you. Even just you putting other people on to my music is the biggest gift you can ever give me, and for that I will always have love for you. And man, you guys are everything to me, for real. Thank you so much for all you guys do for me. It's like amazing how much motivation you can get, you know, from people that don't even know you. They just, you know of you, what you show to the world through Instagram, Facebook, and everything. You know, I feel like social media has its bad things, but it's connected me with many people and all my supporters. So, yeah.
So what do you got to say to your haters, everybody that hate what you do? And say, oh man, Zelly Vibe, she dropped another video on her. Oh, she money dancing on us. Oh man.
Honestly, I just want to say to any person that feels any type of negative way towards me, I feel like you need to ask yourself why you're feeling that way, because I mind my fucking business.
Back.
You know what I mean? I just get to the bag. I'm with my family and friends, and that's that. You know. But bro, I put in so much inner work to where I'm so unbothered, and you should be too. You know, and I feel like, yeah, I don't, for real. Like, if you feel some type of way about me, it's like probably because you feel some type of way about yourself. Really, bro, really. And this is no shade or anything. Like, I wish everyone to find themselves. I wish everyone to find love. I wish everyone to just not feel that way. Because imagine being worried about someone that don't give a fuck about you.
Right.
You know, and I don't mean that in a bad way, because I care about humanity. You know what I mean? I care about humanity. I care about doing my part. But if you come at me with some disrespect, like, it's fuck you. And that's just that, you know? Like, that's it, bro. Anyone, you know what I mean? Everyone has their limit. And that's just that. Like, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I'm doing me. Like, I don't have control of what others feel about me, you know? And that's another thing, that just some game that I want to give to anybody out there that's dealing with haters or, bro, all that shit is delusional. Like, real talk. Think about it, you know? If you feel like upset because someone doesn't like you, it's crazy, because think about this. We are all different people. We all have different upbringings, different preferences, right? So it's okay. Like, you're not meant to be liked by everyone.
Right.
You're not meant to, like, I don't know, like, that's just what it is, and that's fine. There's people that will fuck with you, and you gotta focus on that. A lot of people feel slept on, right?
Yeah.
But that's because they're choosing to focus on the people that don't care about them. But if you were to focus on those 100 followers that you have, you'd have support. You feel me? And that's just that, man. Don't focus on no haters, bro. Focus on the people that love you.
Alright.
Yeah.
So we finna wrap it up. So where do people can find you at on all your social media platforms, all your streaming services and stuff like that?
Yeah, you guys can find me on all social media at Zelly Vibes, at Zelly Vibes, at Zelly Vibes. You guys can all find me on there. Find my music on YouTube, TikTok, all that good stuff. Zelly Vibes, everything's Zelly Vibes.
Alright. So you already know what it is. It's your boy Cheeseburger from Cheeseburger Productions, the Think Daddy from the Think TV. Who do I have with me today on the Think TV again? Run it by him again.
Zelly Vibes, hey.
Hey.
Sin City.
Gang, hey. We out of here.